Intelligence is the ability to adapt to change. However difficult life may seem, there is always something you can do and succeed at. Life would be tragic if it weren't funny. The greatest enemy of knowledge is not ignorance, it is the illusion of knowledge. Remember to look up at the stars and not down at your feet. Work gives you meaning and purpose, and life is empty without it. Quiet people have the loudest minds. We are just an advanced breed of monkeys on a minor planet of a very average star. But we can understand the universe. That makes us something very special. Where there's life, there's hope. I have noticed that even people who claim everything is predetermined and that we can do nothing to change it, look before they cross the road. 1. Remember to look up at the stars and not down at your feet. 2. Never give up work. Work gives you meaning and purpose, and life is empty without it. 3. If you are lucky enough to find love, remember it is rare and don't throw it away. My expectations were reduced to 0 when I was 21. Everything since then has been a bonus. Without imperfection, you or I would not exist. We are all different, but we share the same human spirit. Perhaps it's human nature that we adapt and survive. Science is not only a disciple of reason but also one of romance and passion. It surprises me how disinterested we are today about things like physics, space, the universe, and philosophy of our existence, our purpose, our final destination. It's a crazy world out there. Be curious. People won't have time for you if you are always angry or complaining. We are all now connected by the internet, like neurons in a giant brain. I have no idea. People who boast about their IQ are losers. Mankind's greatest achievements have come about by talking, and its greatest failures by not talking. To confine our attention to terrestrial matters would be to limit the human spirit. There is no unique picture of reality. It matters if you just don't give up. Women. They are a complete mystery. My goal is simple. It is a complete understanding of the universe, why it is as it is and why it exists at all. We are in danger of destroying ourselves by our greed and stupidity. We cannot remain looking inwards at ourselves on a small and increasingly polluted and overcrowded planet. I believe alien life is quite common in the universe, although intelligent life is less so. Some say it has yet to appear on planet Earth. The universe doesn't allow perfection. Time and space are finite in extent, but they don't have any boundary or edge. They would be like the surface of the Earth, but with 2 more dimensions. In my opinion, there is no aspect of reality beyond the reach of the human mind. The past, like the future, is indefinite and exists only as a spectrum of possibilities. The universe has no obligation to make sense to you. The human race shouldn't have all its eggs in one basket, or on one planet. Let's hope we can avoid dropping the basket until we have spread the load. I think computer viruses should count as life. I think it says something about human nature that the only form of life we have created so far is purely destructive. It is no good getting furious if you get stuck. What I do is keep thinking about the problem but work on something else. God is the name people give to the reason we are here. Even if there is only one possible unified theory, it is just a set of rules and equations. What is it that breathes fire into the equations and makes a universe for them to describe? We are each free to believe what we want, and it's my view that the simplest explanation is, there is no God. One of the basic rules of the universe is that nothing is perfect. Perfection simply doesn't exist. Without imperfection, neither you nor I would exist. We are just an advanced breed of monkeys on a minor planet, orbiting around a very average star in the outer suburb of one among 100 billion galaxies. There is no heaven or afterlife for broken-down computers. That is a fairy story for people afraid of the dark. If time travel is possible, where are the tourists from the future? Only in the few years since 1990 have cosmology and particle physics come together to form what people call the new physics. The universe does not behave according to our preconceived ideas. It continues to surprise us. It is not clear that intelligence has any long-term survival value. The boundary condition of the universe is that it has no boundary.